Okay, y'all, so we're going to be doing a little reaction video. I'm so excited. This is the first. I did one on my Instagram stories that I want to like redo and add some more to. So look out for that video next. But this one is good, and it's about sibling conflict, and she sent it to me and she goes, is this the definition of sibling rivalry? It's getting viral here in Miami. I can't help to think as parents we can help them. I hope. I'm thinking of baby number 2 and I'm scared. These videos don't help me. They don't help my decision process. Ooh, and I feel like a lot of parents, whether we have more than one kid right now already or we're about to have another kid, we are so worried about their relationship, right? And making sure that they have a good relationship and that it's not filled with so much contention and jealousy and conflict, right? Like, that is our number one goal as parents of more than one child, is to make sure that we are fostering a healthy sibling relationship. And I get this question so much about sibling conflict. Okay, y'all, so we're doing a reaction video. Okay, y'all, it is such a delicate process, right, to navigate, because on one end we don't want to ever choose sides, right? We don't want to ever make the other child feel like we are not on their side, right? We always want to be neutral, ideally, right? And a big part of this, a big part of staying neutral, is to be aware of our triggers and to stay grounded in those moments, because a lot of the time this happens so fast, right? We're over here doing something else. I mean, this was a birthday party, so all eyes were on them, but so often when we're at home or wherever, like, we turn away real quick, and then all of a sudden somebody's crying, somebody's getting hurt, somebody's screaming, and we're like, whoa, what happened? Like, it just happens so fast a lot of the time. I don't know, I feel like that happens with my girls, right? And we're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And so my main goal when my children argue is to slow down. I'm like, this is not an emergency, okay? I don't see blood. I don't see anybody getting super, okay? 9 times out of 10. Now, if they are, and of course if they're being aggressive, that's different. But the screaming and the arguing, like, I have to just remind myself I can approach this very slowly, and I need to approach this very slowly. I need to come from a place of calm, and I need to be aware of my energy in this moment, right? They're both hyped up and amped up. I can't come in there matching that energy. I have to come with a different energy. I have to come with a calm energy if I expect to bring them back down, right? If I expect them to come back down to baseline and problem solve with me. So just, I don't know, a little small rant. But in this video, this little girl, she just turned 3, and she is going to blow out her candles, and her sister, her bigger sister, comes and blows out the candles for her. And she gets so upset, rightfully so. Okay, that's her trigger, right? Is you're trying to steal my shine. And this little girl, the older sister, is probably like, I want it to be my birthday, right? I want some shine. I want some attention on me. I want to do this fun thing, right? And blow out the candle. So she's feeling left out, and the little girl is feeling so frustrated and so sad that her older sister took that moment from her, right? So that's the trigger. Then the birthday girl looks at sister and says, and gets upset, like, why did you do that? And the older sister goes, right? Like, no remorse, right? And mind you, none of the parents are saying anything right now. It's not until the birthday girl goes to pull her hair and is aggressive, then everybody's like, oh my god, no, right? But I wonder what would have happened, if anything would have happened differently, if the parents right there in that moment when she went to go blow out her sister's candles, if that parent would have pulled her away, would we have even gotten to this point? Just food for thought, right? But anyways, So she pulls her hair. Everybody's like, no, 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 right? Like trying to separate them, which is good, right? We don't want to encourage violence ever. But what I noticed is that the older sister is like, doesn't care about the aggression, right? She's just like, whatever. I already got what I wanted, which was to steal your shine. I got a rise out of you. Now I'm getting all this attention, right? And then her mom goes to fix her hair. Like, fix your hair. Like fixing the girl's hair who was attacked. And everybody's like telling the birthday girl to calm down. And so what that told me is that, you know, a lot of the instigating behaviors that are done between these two are not being addressed, right? I think the parents are probably only addressing the aggressive behaviors. I don't know that for sure. I don't want to make, you know, these huge assumptions because obviously my scope is very limited. It could be that just because this was a birthday party, they just wanted to kind of save face and move on. But it was shocking for me, and it kind of reminded me too of the dynamics that my little girls once had, where Jalea was the older one, and she would do things to rile up her sister, like on purpose, right? Like take her toys that she knew she was playing with, or just do little things, right? And I could tell, like, she wanted to engage with her. And the way that I perceive this is that Jalea wanted to interact with her sister. She wanted her sister's attention, and the way that she knew how to do it in the developmentally speaking was to take her toy, right? She knew that that was going to upset her. And so instead of saying like, hey, you know, I'm feeling left out, I want to play too, will you play with me? She knew to grab toys and do like other impulsive behaviors, right? And I think that's what is the case for this older sister, but with years and years of like, I think maybe some reinforcement or some lack of intervention is what I want to say. So I, as a mom, you know, it's really easy to see that within Jalea and get really ticked off, right? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you upsetting her, right? Why are you being mean, right? It's so easy to come from that place. But I had to tell myself that, one, these are impulsive reactions, right? They're not done. They're not fully thought out. They're not fully premeditated. It's an impulse that she has done because she has learned this has worked for her. Listen, children, all of us only do behaviors that work for them, period. And so she learned over time that this is how I get my sister's attention. And this is how I get, you know, some interaction out of my sister. And so what I worked with Jalea on was how to respectfully initiate an interaction with her sister, how to respectfully ask her to play with her, how to respect her space and to ask for things that she wanted and use her communication, and then how to wait, right? All of these things that we have to sort of break down for our little ones and teach them in these moments. And that's what I really hope that you can see in what I talk about in my sibling masterclass before, and what, you know, I will work with the mamas in my mom community called the Mom Sisterhood on, and we'll do this more in-depth work. And this play-by-play work is you have to view these conflict moments as opportunities to learn and grow, and we have to seize these moments to teach our child lagging skills. Now, sometimes they're going to be so dysregulated that we first need to bring them back down to baseline and bring them back down to a calm place before we can teach skills. And yeah, absolutely, you want to do that first and then teach, but please don't miss the opportunity to teach, because there's so many good teaching moments. So in this case, going back to this video, what I would have done was I would have pulled the older sister aside, maybe took her out of the frame, took her to the side where it was quiet and said, look, I know that this is hard for you, right? You want to be the birthday girl. Maybe you don't feel as special, and just kind of fill it out, see if those things are resonating with her. You know, read between the lines a little bit. Not to say that we're excusing the behavior, but you have to first lead with connection, right? As Dan Siegel says, right? We want to connect before correcting. And so connect with that part of her, right? That feels left out, that feels like she is unseen and not special in that moment. And then say, look, like, you know, this is your sister's birthday, right? And this is her time to blow out her candles. And she felt really sad when she missed that opportunity. And, you know, let's make a plan for you to feel special or whatever, right? Like you want to kind of do a little bit of correcting there and let her know the impact of her choice, right? The fact that her sister felt really sad and really upset that she wasn't able to blow out the candles. And then what I would do, so one parent's doing that and then somebody else is relighting that candle, letting her know, hey, I totally understand why you're upset. You wanted to blow out that candle. Yes, you wanted to blow out the candle. Oh my gosh, it's your birthday. You're the birthday girl, right? You deserve that. And you're going to get another chance to blow out that candle. But first I want to let you know it's never okay to hit, right? I know you're feeling frustrated, but we have to use our words. Come ask me for help, right? Come look to me and we can relight that candle, right? Let her know you're on her side, but that you're drawing a boundary here. We can't use our hands to hurt, but I can still help you through this moment, right? I still see you. I'm not choosing sides or making you feel bad in any way. And same for the older girl, right? We're not choosing sides or making her feel bad in any way, but we want to not miss this opportunity, I guess, right? Because what happens is you're just paying attention to the one who's being aggressive and not really teaching the one who instigated this how to get her needs met in different ways. So then what happens? Well, she just does this over and over in a million ways throughout the day. And I'm sure the other sister, the birthday girl, is probably doing the same thing, right? And it's just this cycle that just keeps continuing between them. And so you want to nip that in the bud, and you definitely want to nip this in the bud when they are little, not when they are teenagers, right? And adults. How sad would that be? And then you relight the candle and you give the birthday girl that moment to shine. You absolutely have to have a redo moment. And I hope that these parents did that for that little girl. But I would love to keep this conversation going. Let me know in the comments below, what was your reactions to seeing that video? Was there any parts of it that were relatable for you and your children? Do you resonate with the mom who sent me this, who she has one child, she wants for another one, and she's so afraid that this is going to be her situation? I want you guys to know that a lot of this is normal. Not to say that we want to not intervene in any way, but I hope you know too that a lot of the sibling jealousy and rivalry is normal. Especially when they're little. Like, these girls were a little too old to be doing all of this, right? Like, we would hope they would get it, you know, start getting it together a little bit. And what would have helped, I think, too, major key, write this down. When you get in these situations, right, where one child is, you know, it's their day to shine, you want to prepare that other child for that. Do that before the birthday party and make a plan to do something special either before the birthday party or after the birthday party, so they know, okay, I'm going to get my time to shine too. That would have been major key for these parents, is doing a little bit of prevention work, if you will. But let me know in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going. What were your reactions? What are your thoughts? What are your concerns? What are your questions? Let me know. Also, waitlist for my private online community is open, and I will be reopening the community in January 2021. So make sure you get on that wait list so that you are the first to know when the doors open. It is a private mom community that is lit. I teach monthly master classes in there. I go live and answer questions. I have worksheets and workbooks and so many different guides. I'm doing an exclusive podcast. There's a private mom community, expert workshops. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. Okay, we do it all in there, and I would love to have you a part of the sisterhood. So make sure you get on that wait list so that you're the first to know when I reopen the doors in January. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.